Hey, it's Dusty, and today I'll be reviewing DmC Devil May Cry. DmC Devil May Cry is a reboot to the original 4 Devil May Cry games, set in a parallel universe where Dante is a black-haired delinquent who spends his time killing demons and sleeping with various women. This game has gone through internet hell, with die-hard DmC fans raging on every aspect of this game since its inception. While I was one of those people, I still decided to buy the game to try it out. The story starts with Dante, young and juvenile, having 2 strippers toy with his guns. A woman named Kat approaches him the next day, telling him he's in danger. Kat leads him to his twin brother Virgil, who is leading an organization called the Order, set on killing the demon Mundus in turn freeing humanity. Mundus uses his minions to control the humans with propaganda on the news and create the best-selling soda in the world, Virility, to brainwash mankind into being docile and weak. This leads to Dante gallivanting all over Limbo, killing demons and solving puzzles in order to gain new weapons and abilities to stop Mundus. The story is well crafted and easy to follow, bringing in a new origin story to the Sons of Sparta, but suffers from poor dialogue by its main character. While he does begin to show a caring side as the game progresses, Dante still engages in immature banter with his enemies. The story is a decent length, taking about 8 to 10 hours to finish, and contains a plethora of collectibles that require a second playthrough to obtain them all. While this game has changed a lot of what fans have come to know and love about the DmC series, the core gameplay stays relatively the same. Dante starts out with his trusty Sword Rebellion and his 2 iconic pistols, Ebony and Ivory. It's not long before Dante receives his demonic and angelic weapons, bringing a new spin on the combat. Angelic weapons are used to deal with groups of enemies with fast and weak slashes, and pull Dante to an objective or an enemy. Demonic weapons focus on singular targets with slow and powerful blows, and pull objects or enemies to Dante. The ability to swap weapons on the D-pad, and the ability to access the demonic and angelic weapons by holding down the corresponding trigger, gives combat a huge variety, allowing players to access their various weapons in mid-combo. In between fighting, the players will have to make use of the demonic and angelic weapon, full features, and various platforming sequences. While this does give players a break from the frenzied combat, it gets repetitive and sometimes feels unnecessary. The bosses in this game are creative and fun to fight, each with a unique strategy involved that forces the players to make use of their angelic and demonic weapons. There is, however, one exception to this: Succubus. This boss is incredibly vulgar, and just looks flat out disgusting. There are a few issues with this game. There is no lock-on feature, which leads to sometimes attacking the wrong target and sometimes losing them entirely. A good example of this would be the final boss fight. There are 2 evade buttons. One of those buttons could have easily been made into a lock-on button. The style system is simplified, allowing the player to keep their current letter unless combat has ended or they have been hit. It's also easier to achieve the fabled SSS, allowing newcomers to reach it with simple combos. Also, the difficulty has been scaled down drastically in its lower levels, making Nephilim, which is the hard mode, about as easy as Devil Hunter mode in DmC 4. It still comes with its classic difficulties, including Son of Sparta, Dante Must Die, Heaven or Hell, and Hell in Hell. Only the really good DmC players will be able to conquer all these difficulty levels. While this game isn't perfect or as magical as previous DmC entries, talking about you, Devil May Cry 3, it still is an incredibly fun hack-and-slash game. The controls are tight, combat is fun as ever, and the story is masterfully crafted, bringing an overall fun game experience. This game is a must-play for hack-and-slash fans, and I will gladly say that I am looking forward to a sequel. I would give this game an 8.5 out of 10. As always, this is Dusty, and thanks for watching.